So I don't know if you can hear that. They are RSPCA approved screams of help. What's happened to us? Seriously, what's happened to us? Can you hear that? They're the screams of beings that don't want to die. Like, we need to re-elect. We need to re-elect a new appointed person that looks after the welfare of animals, not even the welfare, the rights of everything. And what you're hearing there is RSPCA approved screams of begging for mercy. Food doesn't scream. Food doesn't cry, does it? These animals, in a minute, see this here, this is the gas chamber. This is the gas chamber that they're going to be lowered in, these pigs here in Manchester. Well, they'll be lowered in, and now a good percentage of these pigs are going to have their feet ripped off, thrashing around in pain. And do you know what the worst part about this is? It's a stunning method. A stunning method so these animals don't even die. And you know why they don't die? It's because meat eaters don't like too much blood in their meat. So not only are they going to be bloody microwave when they come out and they're shackled up, the reason they do this is they don't want them dead, is so their heart keeps pumping to remove the blood from their body after they've had their throat slit. And most pigs that people eat are 6 months old. They're babies. Yet mothers I've shown you footage of spend 5 years in hellholes putting castration crates to give birth in and spend a percentage of their life in there. Then come to here. Some of these mothers won't even get stunned in these gas chambers, and they'll come out and then they'll have their head electrocuted, and then the last moments of their life is they'll be drowned in boiling hot water with their throat slit, because that's RSPCA approved. How much suffering can you indulge in your mouth? Have you seen the photos I've taken today that I've posted on my page? Pigs who are clearly very scared and know exactly what's happening. Breaks my heart. What would you do if there was dogs in there? Eh? What about cats or even a hamster? I'm shaking. I'm shaking and I feel sick. Why do vegans have to come to places like this to make people wake up about the unnecessary suffering that's happening? Think about it. Do you think I want to be here? The only reason I'm here is because something needs to be done about it. People need to see the truth. Can you hear those screams? They're the screams of innocent victims that we share this planet with, that have done nothing wrong. Their death already written down on a piece of paper the day they're born, because they're not born in a human body. It's called speciesism. It's when you favour your own kind, like racism, or you favour your own skin colour or your gender. These animals were born on this planet with us, not for us. They can't jump off and get on planet B, can they? It's not like they have an option. In fact, as I'm saying this, there are animals all in there, threatening, listening to their own kind, their own friends and their family, surrounded by their own friends and their family, screaming and begging for mercy. Round the other side where we're stopping the trucks, they're already being loaded up with fear in their eyes. Did you hear that man shouting then? He's shouting at him. Why? Because they won't do as at all, because they don't want to die. They won't move fast enough for you. Do you reckon if they played this noise in supermarkets on the meat aisles, they'd be able to sell as much meat? Because you forget that little bit of packaging in a supermarket came from a screaming bee and it was tortured to death. What for? Roll round your mouth for about 3 minutes? As how long have they got going there for, lining up, listening to their own friends screaming as they're being gassed to death? Oh God, it just... Something not quite right with us lot as a species, if you ask me. Your ignorance is not helping anybody. In fact, your ignorance to eat meat is destroying our planet, destroying our kids' future, destroying their lives, and it's destroying your own health. Pigs, #1 carcinogenic. It's like smoking. Would you put a cigarette in your kid's mouth? If not, why not? If you don't care about them, but you care about your kid, then why would you even do that? What about the future? #1 cause of global warming. I can hear him hitting them. Can you hear that? Come on, guys, they haven't done anything wrong to you. You've got, they don't have a choice. Come on, everyone. Please, I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart. And if you think, oh, she's just a pig, 4th most intelligent animal in there, screaming and begging for mercy. What would you be doing if this was dogs? What would you be doing if this was cats? It's time you open your hearts and close your mouths. You don't give up anything by being vegan. The only thing you give up is violence in your diet. I mean, God help us if we made this world a nice peaceful place for all living beings. By Christ, I mean, that must be so much hard work. It's not even hard being vegan, it's actually really easy. Oh. Can you hear those screams? Screams of beings who don't want to die, let alone be tortured to death. Oh. We have a choice. We have a choice to keep filling these gas chambers and making their life a misery, or we can make the right choice by not giving up anything and just buying the ethical, violence-free meat called a bloody tofurkey sausage. There's heaps of them out there. You don't have to give up anything, please. Food doesn't scream and shake in fear. Oh, it makes me feel sick. Could you imagine that? Can you imagine what that would feel like to line up for your own execution of your own death just because of the body you're born into? Can you imagine standing there next to your brother or your sister, watching them be cattle prod, kicked and punched all the way to the last moments of their lives? Can you? Can you imagine being put into a box with 2 of your siblings and being gassed, and you're going to thrash around where you'll rip your own feet off and thrashing around in that much pain? Just because of the body you're born into. You know what, we are their biggest threat but only hope. And it's just, as long as you carry on buying their body parts, they'll always be in there. Don't have to give up anything. Don't give up anything. I mean, Jesus Christ, do I look like a Slim Jim? Do I look like I've been living on lettuce? No, I don't. I'm actually more of a foodie now than what I was before I was vegan. So sorry, guys. There's that saying, isn't it? The glass walls. Slaughterhouses out glass walls would all be vegetarian. I'm in Manchester. I'm in Manchester in England. And actually, do you know what? If you look at this, so you see all this, this is actually a nature reserve walk. Oh. It's never too late to go vegan. Never too late. These animals need us, they really need us, and they need us to act fast. Oh, did you hear that? That's a baby. You can tell the difference in their screams. And I can hear him hit him. Can you hear him smacking him? That slap. Can you hear it? Can you hear that? Can you hear them hitting him? They don't want to go in there. They know they're going to die. They're not stupid. Every time I turn up at these slaughterhouses, they're crying. They're already crying in the slaughter truck. They know what's going to happen. Can you imagine doing that? Can you? As I'm saying this, there are animals in there thrashing around in a gas chamber, ripping their own feet off in pain. This is RSPCA approved animal screams. Do you realise this? The only people we have got for animal welfare of what goes on in these slaughterhouses, the RSPCA. This is RSPCA approved animal torture because it makes people lots of money. At whose expense? Not ours, is it? Oh. We know what we need to re-elect. I'm going to make another video in a minute. I'm actually going to come off this live stream because I'm probably going on too long. I know I need to just gather myself because I'm feeling pretty emotional, feeling pretty hurt. Anybody normal person would be hurt listening to their screams. So all you can hear is the metal going down and up and the screams and them hitting them and them screaming. It's gotta stop. Right, I'm gonna make another video on the RSPCA in a minute because I want to have a rant about them. I don't want this video to just go on too long. Alright, we'll share this video, share the shit out of it, because tell you what, people need to know that their food screams. I don't think people must think that food's flown in by the meat stalk. Like stupid stories that we tell kids like Father Christmas, bloody the Easter Bunny, and babies are brought in stalks. And our food just comes up wrapped up in a package and it never screamed and it wasn't born and it didn't have an heartbeat. Wasn't aware. Whatever lies you're telling yourself, you need to pack it in, because I tell you what, you lying to yourself is causing a lot of hurt and a lot of damage, and that's before we even talk about me. Oh. People have got to stop being so self-absorbed about the unnecessary suffering. These animals are not put on this planet for humans no more than what buddy blacks are for whites and women are for men. Screams of beings who had not done anything wrong. They haven't done anything wrong at all. And here we are, like, lining up for their own execution just because they're born in a non-human body. The RSPCA are nothing but a big crock of crap. Ugh. I'm being serious. The RSPCA are nothing but a crock of crap. They're corrupt. They are put. The RSPCA are actually just put in place to make people feel better about their poor human choices. Because let's face it, I've worked on farms. I reported animal abuse. What happened? They tipped the farm off while I was working there. It's crap. It's actually crap. The whole thing's corrupt. People just don't understand how corrupt the system is. on guys, go vegan. Because food's grown, not born, and it certainly doesn't scream and fear, shaking for its life. I mean, if anything, come on, listen to this. Come on, meat eaters, listen. That scream, these screams, that making you feel hungry? I'm so sorry. That doesn't make me feel hungry. In fact, that makes me feel quite the opposite. It makes me feel like I want to vomit. You don't have to do this to them. They've done nothing wrong. Okay, I'm going to come away. Oh, I'll call you. I'll do another live stream. I'm going to save this one and then I'll do another one. But I don't want my videos to go on too long.